What happened when students celebrated you unexpectedly? I walked into the lecture hall that Tuesday morning expecting another ordinary class about modern literature, but instead found myself face to face with colorful streamers hanging from the ceiling and a huge banner that read, "Thank you, Professor Martinez," stretched across the whiteboard. My coffee mug nearly slipped from my hands as I stood frozen in the doorway, watching my students scramble to their seats with barely contained grins and excited whispers filling the air. Sarah, one of my quieter students, stood up and cleared her throat before announcing that they had planned the surprise because I had stayed after class every day last month to help struggling students prepare for their midterm exams. The whole class erupted in applause, and I felt my cheeks burning red as I tried to process what was happening around me. Before I could even respond, Marcus wheeled in a cart loaded with homemade cupcakes decorated with tiny books and pencils, while Jenny presented me with a handwritten card signed by every single student in the class. I opened it with shaking hands and read their messages about how my extra office hours and patient explanations had made the difference between passing and failing for many of them. The celebration continued with students sharing stories about specific moments when I had helped them understand difficult concepts or encouraged them when they felt like giving up. Lisa mentioned how I had noticed her struggling with confidence and had recommended books that changed her perspective on her own writing abilities. As the class period ended, I realized that this unexpected celebration had shown me something important about teaching that I had never fully understood before. While I had been focused on delivering lessons and grading papers, my students had been paying attention to all the small gestures and extra efforts that I thought went unnoticed. Walking back to my office later, I carried not just the leftover cupcakes and the precious card, but also a renewed sense of purpose and connection to my students that would stay with me for years to come.